I have run, I have crawled, I have scaled these city walls, only to be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Went way too deep, got that wrong, totally wrong. But we still haven't found what we're looking for on this Manchester United Transfer News Daily, talking all the latest Manchester United transfer news and giving it you that real fan opinion. And we're going to start off with Alvaro Morata. Alvaro Morata is back on the platter. Apparently Alvaro Morata could still come to Manchester United. When will this deal or rumour just go out and disappear? I personally think it has gone out and disappeared, but because Manchester United potentially do want another striker, and because there are these rumours that were going on a couple of weeks ago that Mourinho was very close to Morata and telling him to bide his time, still some people think that this deal may still happen in relation to Alvaro Morata to Manchester United. Interestingly enough, he flew out, he was pictured yesterday flying out with Real Madrid to LA, where Manchester United are. I think people are putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5, maybe even 10, but I wouldn't rule anything out in relation to Manchester United. What I would rule out is, well, I suppose you could look at it like this. What if we signed Mbappe? I wouldn't be stunned if we signed Mbappe and he's a forward, so why wouldn't we sign Morata instead of Mbappe if we want another forward? It's, you know, Rashford, Morata, Lukaku, Martial as a backup forward but stroke winger. You know, it's only 3 forwards at the end of the day and Martial. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did sign another striker. And maybe the Morata deal is just a bit of biding the time. Morata wants to come to United. United want Morata. But Real Madrid are digging their feet in a bit until they get their deals done. I wouldn't be stunned. I wouldn't be surprised. It's why we've included it in today's show. But part of me thinks just move on. I really did want Morata a week ago, but we've got Lukaku now, and unless we're going to play 2 up front, what would be the purpose of Morata? But then I think we do need another striker. Rashford and Lukaku's not enough. I know people say Martial up front, but I think Martial's better on the wide positions at the moment. So we'll have to just wait and see what happens with that. Also, want to talk about Eric Dyer next. Let's do Eric Dyer next. I know it's not the right order, but I want to talk about him. This was in the Express that Eric Dyer wants to leave. He's rocked Spurs' boat and told Spurs that he wants to leave to come to Manchester United and play under Jose Mourinho. Now that's quite believable. Unfortunately, where it's been reported isn't believable. £60 million for Eric Dyer. It just shows you the ridiculous amounts of money you have to spend in the Premier League when you look at what people on the continent are going for. I'd rather have Eric Dyer than Matic. I'd rather have Fabinho than Eric Dyer. I'd rather have Matuidi than Eric Dyer. I'd rather have Nainggolan than all of them. But if we got Eric Dyer, I would be comfortable with it. I wouldn't be ecstatic. I would be comfortable with it. Realistically, he's probably worth 40. Levy will probably get 50 million plus. Let's see what happens with it. Apparently Manchester United really want him, but as I say, I take everything with a pinch of salt when it comes to United. Perisic is quite important. Inter Milan, just to go back to Dyer a minute, Spurs are going to America as well, so can simply be done, could easily be done. Inter Milan, on the other hand, they're going to China. Now, the Perisic, that is why the papers are now saying Perisic in the next 48 hours. As I've said before, we've been signing Perisic in the next 48 hours for the last 48 days, so whether anything happens or not, it appears if we are in for Perisic, it's because of the fee that it's not happened. But this is starting to get a little bit like Morata now. We're expecting it. Will there be another direction where we just don't get Perisic and we get somebody else? I welcome Perisic to Manchester United. He brings a lot of attributes and he could well sign this week, but I'll believe it when I see it in relation to him. Januzaj out the door. Wasn't even on the US tour. That rhymes. Couldn't think of anything to rhyme with rhymes. Januzaj is going to leave to Real Sociedad today, apparently. I don't propose to do a video for him because he doesn't deserve it. Maybe a few years ago, but not now. Wasted talent at Manchester United, really. One good season under Moyes, his breakthrough season. Then he was average. Van Gaal gave him 4 games in a row in the Premier League, 2 seasons in a row. He did nothing. He went to Dortmund, he got sent home. He went to Sunderland, he did next to nothing. I'm just very happy that he's not being given another chance at Manchester United by Mourinho. I know some people wanted him to have a chance, but this is the brilliance of Mourinho. A lot of people would have said, let Rooney do what he wants to do. Mourinho found a way out for him, a nice way. Januzaj, you've had your chance, get rid of. Thank you very much. You know, whatever you want to go and do. Apparently a few weeks ago he was saying he doesn't want a buyback clause in there. I don't want a buyback clause in there, Adnan. You've not done it. Why would we want it? Off you go. Toodaloo. Probably a really nice lad. Maybe he isn't. I don't really care. It's what he does in the Manchester United shirt that matters. I know that's really harsh, but he's had his chances. It's time to move on, and we've got enough players like Lingard in the squad without having Januzaj as well. So, and by Lingard, I mean squad players that really we should have a lot better than that. So, Januzaj going is a good thing. I want to mention Carrick as well. I'd forgotten to mention Carrick. Club captain. We sort of knew it anyway because it was mentioned last week by Neil Custis again, the new Demarcio. And who'd have thought? And Herrera will be vice captain, so Herrera will be captain a lot, but Carrick is the captain, a bit like Rooney was last year, I suppose. So that's very, very positive as well. Was there anything else I wanted to talk to you? Oh yeah, Ed Woodward is not on the tour. He's not on the tour. He normally goes out for the first week of the tour. He's not there. He's not going till the weekend. Although I think that is nonsense, because I'm pretty sure I remember on the China tour last year he didn't turn up till late, because I remember the shaking hands of Mourinho when they met up. So I don't think that's true. People are saying that Woodward always goes out for the first week. He hasn't gone out, so maybe we are doing some transfer business, which suits me down to the ground and probably suits all you lot, because we need to get that transfer business done soon. Let's get some players in soon. I want the centre defensive midfielder in soon. Anyway, that's your Manchester United transfer news for this morning. Lots of little tidbits there. What do you think? What do you think about Morata? Would you like us to still be in for him, or do you think that ship has sailed and we just move on without Lukaku? Part of me thinks yes, we move on, but part of me thinks, well, we do need another striker, and I'd like that striker to be the quality of Morata. The more quality, the better. So, and I don't think it's going to stunt Rashford. I think if we got Morata, we'd probably play two up front, which would be great. I'd be quite excited. So, never say never. Never say never. Thoughts on Dyer for 50 million? Is he worth it? Do you want to comment a little bit about Januzaj as well? Perisic, do you think that'll be done? Get commented below. Give us your thoughts, and we'll be back tonight at 8:30, unless something happens during the day. Thanks all for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. I want as many likes on this as Rodney got 2,000. Come on, I'm the face of the channel. Come on, give me some love. I don't do it. I do it for the love. I don't really. You can like if you want to, but it's nice to be loved. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll speak to you all later.